Hello, welcome to another episode of Nostalgia Block Marathon Madness. In today's episode, we're going to discuss Nostalgia Block Season 1, Episode 7, Savage Crazy Energy Water, and Savage on Block Season 1, Episode 8, Trying Things Out, Savage on Block Chinese Experience. So in the episode Savage Crazy Energy Water, he starts out, he goes to the bus stop, he goes ahead and gets on the bus, and he gets to school. Then he goes to breakfast, and he goes to this room called the Breakfast Club, um, and where he has some friends and some people up there. Um, he has been eating breakfast somewhere else, but he found out he can go to the Breakfast Club, and that's where he starts to go to eat breakfast, hang out, and with some friends of his, and which I'll talk about who those are later. A different episode of this Marathon Madness. Um, so, but he does that. His skills coach Erica hangs out with him and meets with him. And then and then it's first period, which is English with Miss Hendricks. He does that. It's another day of that. I think, um, at this point, they're reading their first book, I believe, and doing their first assignments. Since the first day of school. This is a couple days later, actually. So he's getting kind of in the flow, kind of. It's still the first week of school. Um, well, it's Friday now, of the first week of school. And then he goes to reading with Miss Warnock, which is second period. I believe they're doing their assignments today. Um, so and he talks with some of his friends as well. Um, and then he goes to pre-algebra with Miss Carnell and does that, and then goes to lunch. And this is big. So during the first week of school, as you know, Hunter is the Brotherhood leader, and he's trying to assemble his Brotherhood. Um, and that's what he's been working on all week. Is uh, also working with the first week with his first assignment and everything, trying to figure that out. But he's also been assembling his Brotherhood. So far during the week, he has Brotherhood members. Camden is his assistant. He has Nick. He has Jared. He has Jared's friend Camden. He has Caden. He has Kathan. He has Bradley. Um, he has recently he added John Adam, and now he has one person that he needs to ask to complete his Brotherhood. As of right now, the Brotherhood will grow and decrease as time goes on, but we'll get to that later on. He then adds the last person that he has to ask, um, which is Clinton, and he is the last one to join the Brotherhood, and the Brotherhood is finally complete at the end of the week. Um, and um, and he's going to. So now the Brotherhood is officially started, and he has a great first meeting ever with the new Brotherhood members, or most of them. So kind of so there's that, and then they go to advisory, which is the study hall period, and then after that he goes to choir, Mr. Neville's choir, and Jared and Bradley are two Brotherhood members, as I said, and they're in choir as well. So that's pretty cool for Hunter, and they do some practice singing and some basic skills of choir. And then he goes to Miss Fairchild's science class the next period. And Jared's also in that class as well, and some other people in the Brotherhood are also in that class. So that's kind of neat and savage, and they do lots of savage things in different episodes. But we'll get to that later. And then he goes to Mr. Winwich's civics class, and in this episode, it's the first time we see um the Mr. Winwich kind of going a little bit crazy in this episode, I believe. And Hunter Savage in this episode, and there's some other Brotherhood members and future Brotherhood members, some of Hunter's friends in this class as well. So lots of chaos has already started, lots of drama has already started in this series so far, and there's much more to come, I believe, in this episode. And then he goes to resource. He meets with Erica. He gets some help on pre-algebra assignments. The pre-algebra assignments are kicking in. Uh, so and it's Friday. It's the end of the week. It's stressful. But we have to try and get the assignments done because they have to get the assignments done by Friday. um. So Erica's just trying to help Hunter finish with the assignments. And this is the first time we see the rituals that Hunter does. So at the end of resource, the end of sun period, the last period of the day, Hunter um he dances, he twerks, his famous twerking that we saw in Hey Hunter and with other times. Um, but he does that and he just ends out the first week of school and begins the weekend. Yay! And people tell him to stop. People are thinking he's crazy, but then he walks out the hallway. He walks out the door, and it's finally the weekend. He survived the first week of school. He's all happy that the Brotherhood is finally assembled. Um, and things are looking good already for 8th grade year. Okay, season 1, episode 8, which is trying things out. So, and this is something that we did. It was called the Nostalgia Block Chinese experience, where we had some um, estranged people from China coming in. This was the first time Disney. This was an experiment by Disney. We tried this out. Different shows tried this out. But we made history to be the first show to have estranged actors coming in to play exchange students. Um, so um, so there's that. So this is a Chinese experience episode. Hunter gets to see this new culture. Hunter gets to see all these brand new students, and this is the first time that his school has seen um and has exchange students. So this is pretty cool for Hunter and for all the people, for all the students, all whoever in this episode. So this is Monday. That was my cat Leo right there. Uh, oh, 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 Leo. Oh.